How's it going, guys? I am back. It has been a month since I last went karting. I've had a few personal commitments that have taken priority, but now with them done and dusted, I can get back out on track and making videos for you lot, which in fact I already have my next video recorded and I think you're going to really enjoy it. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you tick that bell icon to be notified of when I do drop that one. But for now, let's get back to this video. And this one, I am going back to where this channel all started, the very first video that I posted on here, and that is at TeamSport in Coventry. I haven't been for about 11 months. I've had a few of you guys recently ask me to do a new updated video from there, so I thought, right, let's go and do it. I'll put the word out on Instagram, let you guys know if you wanted to come and join me, and a few of you did in fact come down and race along with me, which was absolutely awesome. Thank you for coming along. Now, this was a Friday night 3 for 2 and it was fully booked. 16 people on the Cov track makes for an absolutely chaotic evening. There was plenty of bumps, a couple of crashes, so it is not the cleanest, but I had fun and it was just great to be back out on track again. So without any further ado, let's get this one started. And remember, at any point, if you enjoy what you're watching, please give me a like, drop me a comment down below, and if you don't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Now let's go. Session number 1 then, and the one where people are trying to find their feet around the track, and this one was no exception. There was quite a few yellow flags, quite a few red flags. Sadly, I didn't get to see what caused most of them, but join me now as I've latched onto the back of Paul Clegg, who I'm sure most of you will be aware of. So we're just going to follow him around as this is his local. He knows it better than I do, and see if I can try and keep up in this kart, which was an absolute pile of rubbish, shall we say. Coming down the ramp, as soon as you touched the brakes, the back end was like a pogo stick and you bounced well clear of the apex, which made it somewhat frustrating. But we'll follow along with these couple of laps now and see if we can just keep up. And the answer to whether I could keep up with him then was no, because this kart was rubbish. It felt slow, it felt sluggish. As soon as you touched the brakes for the bottom of the ramp, it turned into a kangaroo and you could get nowhere near the apex. Let's not forget to mention as well, Paul is a lot faster than me, and with this being his local, he's a lot more consistent than me too. But luck was on my side as we catch up behind some traffic, and I'm sorry Paul, but I need to show this because I had a good laugh in my helmet, as I'm sure you did, as you spin someone around who literally had no idea you were there and brought out the red flags. Sorry mate, but I just had to show it. Yeah, I did have a good laugh at that, but now we move on to the final moment of this session, and you'll know from my previous videos I'm a sucker for missing yellow and red flags, but for once, praise the Lord, it was not me, it was everyone else, and they all went tearing by me and then nearly had a massive pile up in front of the marshal. So thank you guys for proving I am not alone in missing those light boards. on to session 2, and this was a much better session, although it was not without its incidents, which I'll show you in just a short moment. But first I want to show you this move, which I was actually really happy about, and I have no idea how I made it stick by hanging it around the outside of turns 2 and 3. That should not have been possible. But now we move on to this guy in kart number 18. I got stuck behind him for about 4 or 5 laps, which was incredibly frustrating. He made it very hard to get around him because everywhere he went he just sat in the middle of the track, which I'm assuming means he most likely drives in the middle lane of an empty motorway as well. But yeah, just look at how hectic he looks in that kart, bobbing around from side to side and hacking at the wheel. It just makes driving against people like this so awkward and unpredictable, because you just never know if they're going to go around the corner normally or slide out like he does here, and I end up bashing into the side of him. And then his final parting gift for me just before I get by, as he swerves to the side and pushes me into the barrier, which frustrated me somewhat, to say the least. Here's something you never want to see on the fastest part of a track: a kart facing head on towards you. Luckily everyone managed to avoid any further incident there, but as we follow it around, just keep your eye on the guy with the green race suit and kart number 17 as we get to the top of the ramp. Looks like R4M have a new member. Finally then, to finish off this session, here is my fastest lap of the evening. Managed to set myself a 42.1, which is not bad. It's only half a second off my PB of a 41.6, so I was pretty chuffed with that, considering I haven't been here for the best part of a year. That was a bit of a close one there at the end. Had to really thread the needle between them two to actually finish that lap and not lose any time. But now let's head on to session 3 and see what treasures that brings. Third and final one of the evening then, and to be completely honest with you, it was pretty uneventful. Not a massive amount happened. We've come up behind this guy here who is moving around like crazy in his seat. I don't know what he's up to. I think he might have some ants in his pants. It could be the same guy from earlier. I don't know, and I don't really care. So moving forward then, and here is a move I love to try at hairpins. I'm not attempting to make a move, but I just show my nose at the apex, and you won't believe the amount of times that people will jump out of the way of you quicker than if they'd have seen a live hand grenade on the track. So give it a go next time you're out there. Then there was this guy who really did not want me to get by, and you can't use the excuse he didn't see me because I was fully alongside him as he squeezes me right into the barrier. Brilliant move that one, mate. Final one, and it is a dirty tactical spin to pass, and the lad did get pulled into the pits straight away for that move. Now to summarise my evening back at Coventry and back in a kart, I had an absolutely wicked time. Although it doesn't look like we actually did much in the way of racing, it was just nice to be out on the track again, back in a kart, and meeting some of you guys. So thank you for coming down, Amar, David and Paul. It was great to meet you, and hopefully we can do it again soon with more of us out there. It would be amazing if we could actually get a full session worth, 16 people together to come and do one of these evenings, but that is for another time. So for now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, drop me a comment down below, and also consider subscribing to the channel if you don't do so already, and make sure you hit that bell icon to be notified of any future videos that I upload, because the next one I think you're going to really enjoy. So I will catch you in that one very soon.